Hi, I'm Bob Luchetta-Stendel. I'm from Lombard, Illinois. I'm going to be a junior at St. Ambrose next year, and I'm applying to live in the International Community Housing in McCarthy Hall. One of our core values at St. Ambrose is diversity, and I think I've lived that value exceptionally during my time at St. Ambrose. I've tried to grow a diverse group of friends. I don't really like to have just one group of all the same type of people. I try to be inclusive as possible with just everything in my life. That's why I've become a big part of several different groups here. And while I'm living in international housing, I feel like I would be very inclusive towards people who are just coming to this country. So I think I could help them just get used to their new surroundings and just be a good friend to them. So yeah. Alright, so when the international students come here, they're gonna need a source of information and also just a place to go other than just hanging out at school. As a peer consultant, I guess that's what you call it, I would be willing to include my international student, just take them back home with me, show them other parts of this country, just really keep them involved in parts of my life that other students might not do with their international students. Other things I do with my international student, help them get acclimated to St. Ambrose University, is just try to get him involved in other activities with me. If he wants to do intramural sports, we'll be down on that. I'll give him the option to meet some of my friends that I already have. I could bring him to some volleyball games since I'm a volleyball player, introduce him to the team. We're gonna get this kid involved. As a member of the international community, I think it's important as a resident to not just become accustomed to my residence culture, but also the cultures of all the different people who come to St. Ambrose. So that's why I think it's important that we have these events where we can mingle with the rest of the diverse atmosphere we bring to Ambrose, and so we can learn more about all these other nations than just our one resident. So that's why I think it's important we have these events.
Hi, I'm Hunter Topper, and I'm from Port Byron, Illinois, and I'm applying to be a part of the International Housing Community in McCarthy Hall. So, one of our core values here at St. Ambrose University is diversity. One way I think I fulfilled that core value is during my time here, I've been very involved with many of the pre-existing international kids from London to Ireland to Germany, Brazil, so forth. I usually start off conversation by asking how they like it here in the U.S. and at St. Ambrose University, and learn how they feel about the community and so forth. And then I go on to try and learn about some of their cultural differences and values that they have from their culture. One thing I think I can contribute to the international student that we'll be living with, or more international students in the community, is by just introducing them to St. Ambrose, helping them get used to the new environments, and if they have any struggles, make them comfortable enough where they can come talk to me and so forth. I also want to befriend them. I don't want to just be a roommate with them. I want to be their friend. I believe when being involved in the international community, is important to be involved with not just your international roommate, but other international members of the community, and their programs, because it's very helpful in life to learn what's beyond St. Ambrose University, the United States, and learning of other cultures. So later on in life, if you decide to travel outside of the country and stuff, you are knowledgeable. And it is also important because when they're coming from another country to this country, you want them to feel comfortable.
We're super pumped about living in international housing in McCarthy Hall. We hope you accept our application. Thank you.
Banger!